what do we have here? Yeah, that's right. The Packers are the 1 seed. And to be honest, they've won the 1 seed all year long. You know, they've always been the best team in the NFC. They've always been the best team in the NFL. We've clinched the division for the 2nd year in a row. I mean, you should just go on and on and on. There's some guy, I forget his name, like Maham or something like that. I don't know. He threw 3 interceptions. No one cares about him. MVP is Aaron Rodgers. Dropping dimes. It's simple. Very, very simple to understand. But there still is more business to do. And that's what we're doing today. On week 15 of the predictions, literally 3 more of these left. Put the standings away. And let's look at last week before we get to the picks for this week, which, unlike last week, which like every game was a toss-up, this week, so easy, except for one game. So easy. So, last week, we got the Rams over Patriots correct, got the Texans over Bears wrong. That was surprising, very surprising to say the least. Cowboys crushed the Bengals. We got the Panthers over Broncos wrong. We got the Titans, Chiefs, Bucks, and Cardinals all correct. We got the Raiders over Colts wrong. Seahawks over Jets right. Falcons over Chargers wrong. Packers over Lions correct. And then Saints, that was an obvious pick. 96% of people picked that. I don't know what the heck's going on there. I went against Washington again. I don't know for sure if this is true, but somebody has said that I have not picked Washington a single time this year. I don't doubt it. And I'm not picking them again this week, but I think in one or at least one, possibly 2 of the last 2 weeks, I'll be picking them depending on how they play this week. But 49ers won that one. I went with the Bills over the Steelers, got that right. And then I went with the Browns over the Ravens. And, well, that was a crazy game. If you were watching that one, that was a crazy game to see. So let's go over to week 15 and get our picks in for this week. It's going to be really fast because, as I said, it is super easy for this week. First game, Chargers at Raiders. Simple pick, it's the Raiders. They're just the better team. They were looking really good for the playoffs. They're not looking so good anymore. I think they're on the outside looking in. I don't think they have a spot if the season ended today. So they've got to win. They've got to win. It's that simple. Then we got the Bills at the Broncos. Another easy pick. Bills are still one of the better teams in the league, playing very well. Then you got the Panthers at the Packers. Another simple one. Not a very good team against a very good team who in all, I think there's like 4 of main power rankings. You have like Bleacher Report, NFL, ESPN, and I don't know what. But all of those, Packers are number 2 in the power rankings. Still feels a little high, but hey, second best team, I'll take it. Even though we're the best team. Best team in the league. Remember that. Bucks at Falcons, another easy pick. Still kind of hope the Bucks don't make the playoffs. I say I kind of hope they don't make the playoffs because like I kind of want Brady to not succeed there, but more so I don't want the Bucks in the playoffs because they're our kryptonite this year for the Packers. Just like the Niners last year, I do not want to see them in the playoffs. So go Falcons, but I'm picking the Bucks. Bears at Vikings. Obviously, Bears have played terribly throughout the entire year since the first 6 weeks or something. Had a great game this past week, but it's not enough for me to pick them. Like, that's one game. They still suck. And the Vikings, they suck too, but they don't suck as much. The Niners also suck. The Cowboys suck a little bit more, though, so I'm going to go with the Niners there. The Lions also suck. Titans don't, so I'm picking the Lions. Or not the Titans, not the Lions. I'm going Titans there. As I said, this is a fast episode because these are easy picks. Texans, bad team. Colts, good team. Going with the Colts. Patriots, meh team. Dolphins, good team who had a really good performance against the Chiefs. And that's really all you can ask for. Picking the Dolphins there, even though they have the lowest strength of victory, or one of the lowest strength of victories in the league. especially of teams that are good, they have like the lowest strength of victory, like really bad. Seahawks at Washington. Again, like Washington is good. I get that. I get that like these teams are separated by 3 games. That's not like a ton. But the Seahawks are just, they're good. They're still good. They've kind of been forgotten since Russ like turned the ball over like 1,000 times in like 3 games. They've kind of been forgotten, I feel like. But Seahawks are still good, right? Remember that. Then we got the Jags at the Ravens. Ravens looking better. Ripped to Trace McSorley's knee. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure because I didn't see for sure, but I'm pretty sure from watching the game that he tore his left, I want to say, ACL. So prayers up to him. You hate to see that with anybody, especially a guy that you like and that you follow. So there's that. Ravens are looking good though, and they're not going to lose to the Jags. And if they do, then I quit. Jets at Rams. Easy pick there. Simple pick there. I'm getting a little bit more scared of the Rams, I will say that. Eagles at Cardinals. Cardinals still not looking good. Eagles looking interesting with Jalen Hurts at quarterback, but I'm going Cardinals here. Then you got the one difficult game. I'm going to come back to it since it's such, like, it's the only difficult pick of the entire week. Browns at Giants. You could make the same case about the Seattle and Washington game. You can make that same case with the Browns and Giants. I'm going Browns though. 2 decent teams, at like minimum decent teams. Why did I say 2 decent teams? Giants are decent, Browns are good. I'm picking the good team over the decent team. Steelers, they're still good, okay? It's still a good team. If you don't think the Steelers are good, you're just wrong. They're a good team. They've beaten 11 teams this year. That's a lot of teams to beat. And let's bring it back to the game of the week on not Sunday night. For some reason, I have no clue why they wouldn't have that on Sunday night. I don't care who the quarterback for the Saints is. Yep. Anyway, Chiefs and Saints. I think I have to go Chiefs here. Saints didn't look well last week. They were planning, I think, to have Drew Brees back for this week, but he may or may not play. And even if he does, I don't know if that adds enough to the Saints offense for them to be able to keep up with the Chiefs. And the Saints defense, it had been playing well for a good portion of the season in the middle. Yeah, they didn't play well enough this past week. Simple as that. So I'm going Chiefs there. Chiefs are still that team that you can't pick against them. You can't pick against them. So those are my pick. I'll run through the winners one more time, as I always do. We got the Raiders, Bills, Packers, Bucks, Vikings, 49ers, Titans, Colts, Dolphins, Seahawks, Ravens, Rams, Cardinals, Chiefs, Giants, not Giants, Browns, and Steelers. And then the last thing here is the score prediction for Steelers, Bengals. Let's go 27-14. Always a guess with that, but those are the picks. And this seemed like a really easy week. Literally every game except for the Chiefs and Saints seemed super easy. So let me know if you would have done anything. I know there's probably people that are fans of teams that will probably go differently. You might pick the Giants instead of the Browns. You might pick Washington instead of the Seahawks. Maybe the Patriots over Dolphins. Especially maybe Cowboys or Bears instead of what I did. But I think my picks are pretty solid. So, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday, and I hope you enjoy the game tonight, which is going to be the Chargers and the Raiders. Go Raiders. I still hope they make the playoffs. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe as always, and I'll see you next time.